In Georgia, the criminal investigation by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis into Donald Trump and allies of his for attempting to meddle with the 2020 election is rapidly progressing. This probe has focused on how the ex-president attempted to flip the local outcome and secure a Georgia win in the 2020 race. Now, investigators on Willis's team have apparently sought an interview with Christina Bobb, who besides a stint in right-wing media has served as a lawyer for Trump, and attorney John Lauro, who represents Bobb, indicated opposition to the prospect. He also questioned investigators' understanding of the case, since Bobb's duties were generally confined to handling matters related to the classified documents harbored at Mar-a-Lago after Trump left office, although information she might have could be used to establish some kind of pattern or point towards other avenues for inquiry. Lauro said Bobb would be refusing the Fulton County Prosecutors' request. They had a year and a half of investigating and never once reached out to Christina Bobb, the Trump attorney's lawyer remarked. It was one of the more strange conversations I've had. In January of this year, Willis said decisions on whether to issue criminal charges in her probe were imminent. At this point in time, precise reasons Willis's team wants to talk with Bobb remain unclear. Bobb gained notoriety after she signed onto a guarantee that all of the documents covered by a subpoena for the classified materials Trump had were getting returned to authorities. When the FBI itself later searched Mar-a-Lago, they found over 100 classified and other documents scattered about the Oceanside resort. The ongoing federal investigation into that situation is being led by Special Counsel Jack Smith. Willis has cited a list of potentially looming charges in her Trump probe as including solicitation of election fraud, the making of false statements to state and local governmental bodies, conspiracy, racketeering, violation of oath of office and any involvement in violence or threats related to the elections administration, as noted in CNN reporting. A special grand jury working on Willis's probe has been disbanded, and a judge released portions of their final report. That grand jury heard from over 75 witnesses in the 8 months that it was in session. Both Trump's former chief of staff Mark Meadows and Senator Lindsey Graham, RSC, were among the many people interviewed. The special grand jury's foreperson said in an interview with the New York Times that its members had recommended indictments for a number of individuals. The final report also indicated the jurors suspected some of the witnesses had lied to the grand jury, which is a crime. The ex-president's team filed a motion requesting that the judge block the report's contents from the investigation and boot Willis and her office from the probe, presumably handing it to some other investigative authority in Georgia. Should the district attorney want to pursue criminal charges, another grand jury would be consulted for approving indictments.